Hello? Testing, testing. Is this on? Okay, so for the background knowledge, I just like made a 12-minute stream, but the music was too loud and my voice was too quiet, so I don't know. I don't think I can post it, but if you want, maybe I'll link it privately or something later. Anyway, so the context for this video is that on Tumblr, I just randomly made a post one day. I was like, I should power scale the evergrace characters based on what I had their sexuality and gender to be. And then some people were like, alright, do it, Alayna. I was like, alright. I don't really like tier lists, actually. And it was really painful to make this tier list, personally, but it wasn't painful to make the tier list ranking, but to make the whole thing itself was painful. I just don't like that website. But anyways, I made it because I never disappoint my Tumblr followers. Never disappoint you guys. This is for the fans. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Anyways, here is the list. Bam! Where the fuck am I? Ah! I'm here! Now which one is the right window capture today? Window capture. Bam! Bam! I will go through this list and explain my reasonings for all this. Where's my tablet? Okay, we start at the bottom. I don't like them, so I don't care to think about it. And that's basically all of them. Morpheus. I don't really care about him. I don't care about Nefado, I'm sorry, I don't care about old men. I mean, sometimes I care about some old men yaoi, but not these two. And Orladin could just die. Shopkeeper, don't care, but Bruce don't care. That's the simple part. And now the other simple part, baby corner. I'm too focused on their babiness to think about their gender or sexuality. It's like, when I see, I don't know, Kirby, I just know they are a gender neutral blah blah. I'm like, alright, that's very awesome and cool. Yume Taro? No. I'm trying to think about a little baby character that I know from another video game where I don't. I guess. Ribbon. I don't know. Whenever I see Kirby and Ribbon kissing, I'm like, whoa! Oh my goodness, you two are little babies. Well, alright then. So, anyways, that's the reason for my baby corner, and that has Solka, Trandon, and little baby Darius. Haha, you look so baby here. Anyways, you're just here. Next row is the Falcon row. He's like the baseline for this entire tier list. He is the scum. As a person, he is scum, but he's also a gay dude. That's all I can say. He just goes here for being an asshole. That's pretty much it. He doesn't really do anything gay in the whole series. He's just there. But he's an asshole, so he just goes down there. That's Falk's corner. This is the women corner. Now, when I was originally making this list, I actually put them like around this area, but I was like thinking to myself, closer. Yeah, they're all older women, but they're not my type, which is quite sad to say personally. But they are still women, man. And I can never say no to women. Women are the best. In fact, today is International Women's Day, so thank you, women. But they're going here. They're still higher than Falk, so that's saying something. So, women corner, and let's give a round of applause to women just right now. Just to make sure I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Women, awesome! The next tier on the list is straight hate fuck. I hope that makes sense. Okay, it's actually a combination of two tier lists that I merged together. It's the straight people and the hate fuck. So, I think for 1,000,000% that Darcel and Drumhorde, they hate fuck. At least once in their life, they have hate fucked. And Stars is just there as to add the sexual tension, but from what I've read in the light novel, he sounds kind of straight. I mean, I think he like sits around a bunch of women at like one point in the novel. So for that, I was like, he's kind of straight, but he's also kind of cool. I think he should just go into the straight hate fuck for like the sexual tension. If he joined in, I don't know, if they say no homo, it's no homo. Is that what they say nowadays? He just goes there, he has the vibes. This is, I say this is like a tier list based on sexuality but gender, but when I was thinking, it's like, it's really not at all. I'm just going off my vibes here. The way that their gender and sexuality corresponds to my gender sexuality, the vibes that mesh together is how I rank this. So it's purely on vibes alone. And for that, we go into the next one, which is gender stealable. Because their genders are stealable. Like, not to me? Except for Listea, like, her vibes are immaculate for sure. She definitely has the gender stealable. But for Darius, like, I don't want to steal his gender, but I know for certain that at least Ryan, Fianna, Charlene, they would steal his gender, and I think that's pretty funny. So he is kind of an asshole like Felk, but he already moves up a few tiers because he's like admirable to some nicer people in this game. So he goes up there, and also he gets nicer at the end of the novel, so I guess that's fine, right? Also, I think Darius is probably definitely likes men. That's nothing to do with it. He's just there though, part of this tier. Alright, these two. Now here is where my love of women comes in, for reals this time. Sienna and Medina. Their vibes in the novel was, to a Yuri fan, is very gay. To everyone else, it probably didn't notice anything, but to me, I felt it. They would have fucked. They would be Trandon's two moms. And Charlene would be the babysitter. Anyways, I think they all fucked. Even though she doesn't go outside at all. But Sienna... Also, I think Sienna is bisexual. I think she has definitely had female lovers in the past, but didn't work out for some reason or another. Maybe she even had one after she had Trandon. And then they were like, I'm sorry, Sienna, this can't work out because you're a single mom. This is just terrible. But anyways, I think she has that vibe to her. She has the mommy vibes, of course. But she also has woman vibes as being truly one of the hottest women in Evergrace, or something like that. I was gonna say something else about her. Oh yes, she also does have a husband. I'm pretty sure. It's just not mentioned very clearly in the game, but it's a lot more clear in the novel. Because I remember in the game they say, something like, oh Sienna, you can't go around helping out outsider humans, but you've done it twice already now, so I'm gonna take you away, what Morpheus says or something, right? And you might not catch it, but the first time I think she did help out her husband. The second time was Charlene, so that explains it. Anyways, she's bisexual, just like me. Oh my god. Alright, the mystery tier. They're high up, but I don't really know. I don't know. They're gendery. They're awesome, but I don't even know what their gender or sexuality is. It's kind of a mystery tier. I actually had them in the middle here when I was making this tier list, but I think they go higher because everyone loves them, right? So Charlene, I don't even know what her vibe is. She's just funny. Funny and silly is her gender and sexuality together. I know she likes women. I just feel it. I feel like this is my personal headcanon. It's like 5 years from now, she will wake up in bed one day and just realize, oh my god, I think I actually kind of like Sienna. And I actually think she was my first love, or something like that. She would say that, and Darius would be like, oh my god, go back to sleep. What are you talking about? She is dead. I'm sorry. And that's my headcanon. Of course, Sienna does not return this because she is dead, and also she is a nice older woman, so whatever happens. But that's my vibes. Oh, and Ryan, like, there is something cooking about that man. We all know that. It's just that I don't know what's cooking yet. And I keep saying this, I do not know what is cooking yet about him, but there is something cooking about him. And when I finish the light novel, I will be able to put him on a tier list that is not a mystery, but is a list that feels right. I hope that makes sense. He's just cooking. I don't know what he's cooking, but I know that he is super duper cooking. And of course, Fiona is #1 on the list because she got mean lesbian vibes to me. But she's also trying to find her identity. She's trying to find out who she is. She's questioning. She's searching for herself, and it has very strong identity vibes to it. So that's why she goes to the very top, because I love her. I want the best for her, and whatever she finds at the end of the road, I hope that she's happy with herself. And also, I kind of think she's like Tara, from Muskin and Sue. That's like, I think they have like sister vibes to me. They're trying to find themselves, and they're kind of got the vibes of being mean. Although I do think Tara is bisexual, for that matter. Bisexual. I think Katya is lesbian. Rashianu is like gay but also asshole, just like Felk. Anyways, I think that's about it. That's my tier list, even though this doesn't really power scale them at all. This could very well just be characters that I like, but also if it was characters I like, I would put Charlene at the top. There's just kidding. You go the cure. Anyways, that's for another time. But anyways, that's my tier list for now. Okay, good night everybody. Please don't take this seriously also.